And normally I'm there at the stadium, but I'm going to hang out with my folks at the Top Notch. I'm going to drink some Hennessy and Coke. Yep, when you run your own damn show, you can do that. And that's what I'm going to do as we get it popping right here on the Two Live Stews Radio Network. Miami, Florida State, man, come on down to the Top Notch if you are in the 305. Good afternoon, Miss Mocha Bella. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Yep. I know who you rolling with. Shout out to Fisher Grits as well. I see you, my brother. 305 is definitely in the house. I don't even know what the area code is for Tallahassee. What is it? Is it 813? Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't give a damn, to be quite honest. But it's all about the youth today. Hopefully they get the W. We all remember last year. It came down to the final seconds, man. It took a touchdown pass from Malik Rozier to get the W for the Miami Hurricanes with 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left, man, and they pulled it off to knock off Florida State. First time in 7 years that we beat the Seminoles. So hopefully we can make it 2 in a row for the Hurricanes. And we'll see what happens, man. Once again, we're live at the Top Notch Cigar Lounge, 19801 Northwest 27th Avenue. And we're getting ready for the game. I want you to come on down here with us, watch the game with us. After the game, we're going to turn up and hopefully have a Miami Hurricane victory party right here at the Top Notch. All right, good afternoon to Big Bank, Juan. What's good, Juan? Black Cuban, Dwayne Lewis. Everybody, man, is getting ready for this matchup. And let me tell you something. The first thing you have to do when you look at Miami, Florida State, you got to throw the records out the window. I don't want to hear people tell me that Florida State is not good this year. They couldn't beat Louisville. They're struggling. Florida State is garbage this year. That doesn't matter when it comes down to Florida State and Miami. The only thing that matters is the teams on the field. These guys know each other. These guys have grown up together, and that's it. The records don't matter. So do not get caught up in the fact that Miami's 4-1 and have been somewhat impressive since they knocked off LSU in that opening game. But again, I'm rolling with the Canes today. I think Florida State, though, is a dangerous opponent. They have speed. They have all the components to their game that we have as Miami Hurricanes as well. So they will definitely be a tough team to beat. Florida State comes in with a 3-2 record. Miami is 4-1. And if you want to give Florida State a reason to win this game, well, start nowhere else other than quarterback DeAndre Francois. He opened it up against NIU for 352 yards, cranked out 11 yards a throw against Louisville. And at least for the moment for Florida State, that element to their game is back. Florida State is going to be a dangerous opponent today. Canes fans cannot come into this game overconfident. There's no reason to think that. This is a rivalry game. We know what happens in rivalry games. Now, Florida State's run defense, it's been kind of tough all year, but they did struggle up in the Carrier Dome against Syracuse. But it's allowed in every other game under 3 yards to carry. Miami has to get the running game going and take some pressure off of the young kid, N'Kosi Perry, who has taken over the offense. And the running attack has been great lately. After they got stuffed by LSU in the opening game, Miami's run game has kind of come around. Again, it's Florida State. And a lot of the stuff that we've talked about going into these games, they simply don't matter. So we're going to have to see what's going to happen, man. And I'll give you some thoughts and opinions on the game. It's a 1-hour pregame show. Now you'll hear the Michael Irvin speech from many years ago. If you're listening on Spreaker.com, where I suggest you go to Spreaker.com, a lot of folks on Facebook chiming in, but definitely go to Spreaker.com and check us out, 2livestewsradio.com. And you know what? The sun has come out. The sun is out. Yes. The sun is out. So hopefully it won't be a rain fest today as the Canes and the Knowles go at it. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm so excited. I didn't want to do a show today, but I haven't been keeping up with the Jeff Fox show like I should, holding my end of the bargain. Good afternoon to the X Squad. You guys out there at the 2LiveStudiosRadio.com and everybody at 2 Live Studios Radio as well. Shout out to Fisher Grist. He says, Telly Lockett, save it for the game, coach. Okay. Also, Rodney the intern is in the house. What up, Rod? I know you're nervous, man. I know you're nervous, bro. Put them U's up, definitely. But I know you're nervous, and I think you got a reason to be nervous. I don't think we're going to see a blowout. I'm a bit nervous too, bro, to be quite honest with you, because it's Florida State. And Miami is good, but Florida State, they just haven't found their feet yet. And we'll see what happens with these guys as they go out there and try to get it popping. Let's jump in the chat room over at 2 Live Studios Radio. We got Laffy T in the house. We got Eddie Moe and those guys. Miss Mocabella, good afternoon to you for joining us on Facebook Live. We're going to hit a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back and get more into today's matchup. It's Miami. It's Florida State for all the marbles. Bragging rights to the state. And really, are we really fighting today over bragging rights to the state? Because there's another football team in this state that may have some claims to being the number one team in the state of Florida. And you know who they are. Defending national champions, they call themselves. But I'm telling you, man, those boys are balling up the coast. We'll talk about them and a whole lot more. It's the Jeff Fox Show, 2 Live Studios Radio. X Squad affiliates in the building as well. Facebook Live with streaming. Miami, Florida State, man, it's about to go down. We'll talk about it more right after this commercial break. What up, Rod? Man, I'm nervous as shit, man. We got them last year. I just hope the running game shows up today. And Dallas, my man DJ Dallas can help out our quarterback, because this is his first Miami Florida State game, and it's gonna be tough for him. But he does the one thing that I love about having the Coachy Perry in this game is he brings explosiveness with that offensive game, and he's much more accurate than Malik Rozier. So we'll see what happens, man. Let me get these commercials lined up. There we go. Shout out to Bamboo Shack. Shout out to the Top Notch. All of our sponsors. Foxy Lady. East of Miami, the Behemoth spot where I'll be later on tonight. Come get your conch salad and your conch fritters and all that good stuff later on tonight at the Behemoth spot, east of Miami, all right? So it's about to go down. All right. What you got to say, man? Who you like in today's game and why? Let me know. I'll read some of your chat on Facebook as well as the chat room. And make sure you share the link everywhere. Share the broadcast on 2LiveStudiosRadio.com and share it everywhere else as well. You guys on Facebook, share it as well. All right? Woo-wee! Not going to be easy, man. That's all I'm going to tell you. Not going to be easy. We got multi-screens everywhere, man. Lots of big TVs here, big screens. What up, man? Yeah.
Live right now.
Yes, sir. Streaming live. Hey, man. All love. What's up, Lorenzo? Hurricane fans are strolling in. We're broadcasting live on Spreaker.com. Ballin' boys. Be ballin', boy. All right, y'all, we're coming back from the break. Facebook. We are back. We are back. CT Sports, what up, what up, what up? Big L in the TwoLiveShoes.com chat room. What's happening, baby? It is Miami, Florida State, man. The brawl for it all. The sun shining on the outside. Canes fans are strolling in. We are live at the Top Notch Cigar Lounge in Miami Gardens. And it's going down, man. Miami, Florida State. Hey, Kev, how your boy look, man? Your boy look good? Look good? I see the thumbs up. Just got the fresh cut the other day. So, yeah, man, we're getting ready. I'm not going to give you a prediction right now. I got to think about it. Kevin Gray says, go Noles. No. No. It's about that you, baby. It's about that you. I don't know, man. You know, the thing is, there's a lot of Florida State fans hanging out. You know, they travel, especially when they come down here to play Miami. And they're a little salty because Miami got them last year on the late touchdown pass by Malik Rozier. I'll be honest, I thought Miami was cooked. I thought they were done. But they came back, and behind Malik Rozier, came back and stole that game from Florida State. This year it's going to be different. I think Miami's got a better quarterback in N'Kosi Perry. He's a lot better than Malik Rozier. This is a tremendous upgrade from Mark Richt. Quite frankly, I don't know what took him so long to make the change. So we got N'Kosi Perry in there, and the running game is coming along for the Hurricanes as well. Will that make a difference? I think so. I can see Miami winning this game 30-17. I was going to wait until the end of the show. I'll give it to you now. We got a beautiful Florida State fan walking around right now in the Top Notch. There's a couple of them hanging around here, but hopefully they won't have much to cheer about this afternoon. Now, turnovers. We all know that Miami makes a living off of turnovers. Miami has the turnover chain. Florida State has some sort of purse, some sort of bag. What the hell is that? What is this thing that the Seminoles have that they try to copy Miami? I mean, what is that, a purse? Turnover purse? A backpack that they give the guys on defense when they get a turnover? How about starting your own stuff, Florida State? How about that? How about that? Get your own swag. They're trying to be like the Canes, but they got some sort of turnover purse or backpack or book bag that they give, Kevin Gray says, I don't care what it is, as long as they're forcing turnovers this afternoon. So I take it that you, Kevin Gray, that you, sir, are rolling with the Seminoles. And I'm very disappointed in you. I thought you were a Hurricane to the core. But it's okay. Somebody got room for Florida State, too. So we'll see as a couple of fans stroll in right here at the Top Notch. We're right across the street from the stadium, right across the street from the game. Kevin Gray says, Florida State all day. Shout out to Vincent Mott, my childhood friend back in the Bahamas, who's watching live. Thank you, Vincent, for turning us on right now. This will be the 63rd meeting of these two rivals in the Sunshine State. And as I recall the Hurricanes stopped the Seminoles 6-game win streak last year, winning 24-20 with Darrell Langham playing the hero on a 23-yard touchdown catch to lift the curse of the Noles. Remember, we were cursed. We couldn't beat Florida State to save our lives. They've beaten us, 7 years in a row. I got sick and tired of losing to the Seminoles. So last year felt great, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Last year felt great to finally beat Florida State. No Amon Richards, I think, up to this point. So Miami has had to rely on big play wide receiver Jeff Thomas, who could be in for a big game today. Jeff Thomas is from East St. Louis, and he's fast enough to get down the field. He can take the ball on swing passes and take it all the way to the house. So far this year, Jeff Thomas, 320 receiving yards, 24.6 yards a catch, 2 touchdowns. And that tells you about the big play nature of having a Jeff Thomas in the offense for the Miami Hurricanes. Almost 25 yards a catch. That's almost unheard of. That is explosive. And that's what he's going to give the Hurricanes today as they take on the Seminoles. The one player on Florida State's side that does scare me is their quarterback, DeAndre Francois. The guy's a tough kid. He can take big hits. He keeps getting up, comes right back at you. So it won't be easy for Miami to contain that Florida State offense. It's going to be electric in that building today, man. A lot of folks outside just camped out, headed towards the stadium. The tailgates, I'm sure, will be off the chain. One of the things I like also about Miami, Florida State, they have some hella good fights, man. They have some hella good fights out there in the tailgate. Good afternoon to Philip Jones. Philip says, how about those games? Let's see the turnover chain early and often. Yep, Phil, we want to see the turnover chain. We want Miami to get this thing going early in this game. I think it'll be to their advantage to get off to a fast start. And we'll see what happens. The one thing, nothing against Malik Rozier, right? But I'm very happy that N'Kosi Perry is playing quarterback for Miami, because I've seen this kid make throws that Malik Rozier simply couldn't make. And it's not a knock against Malik Rozier, because he'll always be, dear to our hearts as Canes fans, because Malik Rozier was the man that drove this team down the field a year ago after Florida State had taken a 2017 lead late in that ball game, and all seemed lost. Malik Rozier was the hero in that game, driving the Hurricanes down the field to take the lead and win that game ultimately 24-20. So, but I just think this kid, N'Kosi Perry, is special. He's special, and I think he's going to find a way to lead the Hurricanes to victory today. Florida State has struggled, and they look bad, even though they won last week against Louisville. They've struggled, and a lot of people are looking at that, and they're forgetting that Miami, Florida State are just natural rivals. You can't think too much about what either team has done up to this point. You got to realize that this is like a division game for the Dolphins in the AFC East. All bets are off. All bets are off. I'm going to go with the Canes, like I told you earlier, because I think N'Kosi Perry, this kid, is going to make a difference for Miami. I think he's going to be the big play guy. I think he's going to be the player of the game, quite frankly. I think he's going to rise up to the task. I don't think this kid's going to be nervous. A lot of people are feeling like, he hasn't been tested. I just did the show the other day on Wednesday night, the Talk to Me podcast with my man Martin from Florida Memorial. And he's, those guys are like EWF, my partner with the Sports Brothers. Perry hasn't been tested yet. They're a little worried about that. I think this kid's going to be just fine. So come on down here, man. Join us. Those of you watching on Facebook, if you are in Miami, we're representing you. Come on down here. We are at the Top Notch Cigar Lounge. We got drinks. We got cigars. We got beautiful women. We got music. It's all going to be popping right here. 19801 Northwest 27th Avenue. That is the address. It's Miami. It's Florida State, the pregame show on the 2 Live Stews Radio. It's Chef Fox, your host, taking you all the way to 4 o'clock. And we'll look at some NFL for you when we come back on the other side. Keep it right here, the Jeff Fox Show, 2 Live Stews Radio, X Squad affiliates, and, of course, Facebook Live. We're streaming right here from the Top Notch Cigar Lounge. Back in a minute. What up, Tony? What's good? What's good? Boy, Clutch, you let me down, man. I know you're a Florida State fan. Caneswear. Top-notch commercial. Where's my top-notch commercial? Hey, so y'all come out here tonight, man. Phone Master Ali on the 1s and 2s. Gonna be a party after the game. It's gonna be crazy. You know, you're gonna love this place. Tonight it's gonna be off the chain, man. I tell you to come on down and party. I will be at the backyard at east of Miami, the Bahamian spot. Scroll down my timeline, and you'll see that I'll be down at the Bahamian spot having some conch salad and stuff. So make sure you come on down there. Kevin says he's been down with the Knowles since the early 90s. Oh, okay. So you go back as far as Charlie Ward and the boys. I get it. All right, let me check the... Yep. Yep. We got folks in the chat room on 2 Live Stews Radio as well, so... It's my Kool-Aid for today. Hennessy and Coke, baby. Let me come back with the Michael Irvin speech. I don't know if you guys ever heard the Michael Irvin speech. That gets me fired up, man. Yeah, I'm going to rejoin with that. Michael Irvin. Yes, sir. Spot there, you. Put him up. Top Notch, 19801 Northwest 27th Avenue. That's where we at. So, I don't know. I might turn the music on after the game. I'm playing a Michael Irvin speech right now, if you're listening on Spreaker.com. Unfortunately, I can't give you the audio from that right now because we're on Facebook Live. But they're listening right now to Michael Irvin fire up the masses on the radio show right now. Also, don't forget we need your support, man. It's online radio. We're taking donations at the paypal.me/The Jeff Fox Show. That's paypal.me/The Jeff Fox Show. Need some more equipment and stuff. We'll be all over the Miami Heat this year. We'll be all over the Miami Dolphins as we have been so far this year. So make sure you check us out on that. You guys on Facebook, man, give me a second. Woo! That Michael Irvin speech gives me goosebumps. When you go out on that field, man, sports. You playing for your hood. You playing for your city. You playing against boys that you grew up with. It's for all the marbles, man. This is no joke. I know you seen the Liberty City show with Uncle Luke and all that. That shit is real. It's real. It's real. It's some Miami shit down here. If you're not from down here, you wouldn't understand. That's all I can tell you. But it's a reason that all of our boys is playing in the National Football League. They grow up on this stuff, you know? Clutch Talk Sports. You're down with the Seminoles. Man, I don't even know what time it is. 2:30, okay. I got 25 minutes left. Michael Irvin said, don't you let anybody stop you from making a play. You go out there, you make a play. Oh, this is great, man. We'll be back in a minute. We balling, boy. Woo, that gets my juices going. Them mommy boys. Hurricane, balling, boy. Welcome back, everybody. It is the Chef Fox Show, 2 Live Studios Radio, broadcasting live from the top-notch cigar lounge in Miami Gardens. What you know about them Miami boys? What you know about them Hurricanes? Ballin' boys. Woo! I'm fired up, man. Are you fired up? Yeah, man. There's nothing like Miami, Florida State. It's the one game. If you could only buy one game, if you could only do one game, you'd want it to be Miami, Florida State. All bets are off. All bets are off when it comes to these two. Good afternoon to Doug Gabriel. Doug, man, happy to make contact with you. And Doug is dear to my heart. A lot of you don't understand. Well, what does he mean? Is he a Miami Hurricane? No. Is he a Florida State Seminole? No. He was an Oakland Raider. And you guys know I love the Raiders. So Doug Gabriel, number 89, I do believe. It's an honor, sir, to have you here on the show. To have you tune into the show. Hopefully, Chucky doesn't kill our football team. Yeah, it's been tough, man. It's been tough for my Raiders. I've been, I was there, man, when the Dolphins kicked our ass. And then I had to come here to the Cigar Lounge and hear all of that bragging from Miami Dolphin fans because they bitch slapped the Oakland Raiders. That was tough to deal with. Bro. We got to get better as a football team. Raiders have to get better. Speaking of Dolphins, they play the Cincinnati Bengals tomorrow. That's gonna be a good ball game. Gonna be a good ball game. I got the Bengals, I do believe, pulling that off. It's somewhat. Hopefully, it'll be a lot of scoring in that game. Last week was ridiculous in the NFL with all the scoring they had going on. That ought to be a good ball game. Dolphins and Bengals tomorrow. And then the Dolphins next play the Chicago Bears. And I'll get to see the great, and I mean great, Khalil Mack sacking quarterbacks for another team and not my Oakland Raiders. Thank you, Chucky. Thank you, John Gruden, for killing my football team. I really, really Really appreciate that. Looking for more show notes here as we get ready. About another hour, it will be Hurricanes, Seminoles for all the marbles. Let's check it into the Two Live Suits chat room. Eddie Mo is in the house. What up, Eddie Mo? Mo Cabela, X Squad representing Big L. Shout out to you. Ms. Mo Cabela says, "Go Dolphins, fins up." And what do you know about them Miami boys? I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this whole city. I think the Canes are they made the right move at quarterback and gives us a better chance to win. I think that Eddie Mo agrees with me. Eddie Mo says, "I'm glad y'all have Perry at quarterback. It will give you an advantage versus Rozier. Perry looks faster on his feet." And you're right, Eddie Mo. I didn't even mention that. He's a lot faster, a lot more mobile. I do last year. If we had a better quarterback a year ago, we might have been in the national championship. And I'm not going to put all the blame on Malik Rozier, but that shit hurt not having a great quarterback or a better quarterback than Malik Rozier because he had maxed out. He maxed out. We needed a difference maker against Pittsburgh. We needed a difference maker against Clemson. We needed a difference maker, in the bowl game, and we didn't have that. So, despite our best efforts, we ended the year with 3 straight losses. But I ain't mad at you, kid. I ain't mad at you. Love the fact that you played so hard and played with your heart. So, let's see what else we got going on in the chat room. Just a lot of boasting, really, right now, as we are about less than an hour away from kickoff. Let's look at what's going on the next level in the National Football League. As my Oakland Raiders will be playing the San Diego Chargers tomorrow. And I expect us to get punched in the mouth by the Chargers. I don't know what's going on with John Gruden. There's absolutely no defense in Oakland, as all of our defense is in Chicago now, in the body of Khalil Mack playing for the Bears. So far, Khalil Mack in 4 games, I think he has 5 sacks, 4 fumble recoveries in 4 games. This guy's going to win Defensive Player of the Year for the Chicago Bears. And that sucks that we just gave him away because Chucky couldn't keep his ego in check. It is what it is. Your Dolphins are at the Bengals tomorrow. That ought to be an interesting game as well. New England Patriots, as we saw on Thursday night, are pretty much back to owning that AFC East, and put the word out pretty much that any talk of the Patriots' demise was grossly exaggerated. Grossly exaggerated. And I was one of those people that thought that, you know what, it could possibly happen where the Dolphins might sneak in and steal the AFC East this year. Miami Dolphins have to show us a lot more. And I'm very disappointed with those guys, with what they did against Tom Brady and the Patriots a week ago. That was not good. That was not good at all for the Dolphins. Otherwise, around the league, a team that you want to keep an eye on. Let's talk about this kid, Patrick Mahomes, man. Patrick Mahomes for the Kansas City Chiefs. Monday Night Football was the talk of the league. This kid has 14 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. And we got to play the Chiefs. Oh, God. Oh, man. As a Raider fan, it's tough being in the AFC West. And it ain't a crappy division like the AFC East. It's tough to win games out there. We lost to the Broncos already. and we got to play the Chiefs twice, and we get the Chargers tomorrow. There's no rest for the weary when it comes to the AFC West in the NFL. So, but there's a lot of great stories, man. We see that you got Le'Veon Bell's going to come back for the Steelers, he says, in Week 7. And, then you have the St. I keep calling them the St. Louis Rams. Damn. They're the Los Angeles Rams. They always were the Los Angeles Rams. But, you got the Rams looking like world beaters right now on one side of the conference. And on the other side, you got the Kansas City Chiefs at 4-0. So if you were, 4 games in, 25% into the season, and you want to go, who's your dominant teams in the National Football League, there you have it. It's the Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. But I will tell you this about the Chiefs. The Chiefs have started 4-0, 9-0, 3-0, 9-0 again, 5-0. All of these great starts for the Kansas City Chiefs, and they have yet to win a single playoff game. A single playoff game. Have not done it. So I'm not buying the Chiefs. I'm not buying them. I'm not buying the Chiefs. Am I buying the Rams? Hell yeah. They have no weaknesses. None. They don't have a great defense, but they got a hell of a fine offense. And they do have a Ndamukong Suh and that dude, Aaron Donald, on their defensive line. So, I think it was Microwave was on the show with me earlier in the week and told me that the Rams' defense is not that good. And he had some facts. The guy knows his stuff. But I don't know, man. That's one team I'm leery of is the Rams of Los Angeles. 2 teams out there now. We're going to hit another commercial break. Let's see. We got about 15 minutes left to the show. I'll read some more of your chat, both on Facebook Live and in the 2livestewsradio.com. I'll read some of your chats there as well. All right, so we're going to hit a quick commercial break. Come back for the final 15 minutes of the show, and then we're getting ready for Miami, Florida State. There's some Canes over here. We got a lot of them here. We got some Canes over here. So come on down, man. 19801 Northwest 27th Avenue. We are live at the Top Notch Cigar Lounge, right across the street from Hard Rock Stadium in the same plaza where the Dunkin' Donuts is. Come here, come watch the game with us. Even if you're a Florida State Seminole, you are welcome. Come and watch the game. We need somebody to dance in front of. And I think Miami will be doing a lot of dancing today. And I think Malik Rozier, stay on the sideline, bro. We love you, but stay on the sideline. Nicosi Perry, this is your moment. This is your moment. You make it happen today for the Miami Hurricanes. We'll be back on the other side of this commercial break. What's up, Gracia Jacob? Hey, man, I miss you at WQAM. You know we was the best thing on this station. They ain't know. Grego! What's good? I might go close to game time. I don't know. I'm supposed to stop at 3. You get what you pay for. By the way, if you want the show to come to your business or your establishment, I don't care what kind. It could be a daycare, yo. I'm bringing the show over there. All right? On the 2 Live Stews Radio Network, as well as X Squad Radio. Holla at your boy. Why not? You don't want to tag Doug? Yeah, I'll tag Doug. All right? Foxy Lady. And last year we had a lot of folks in here, and I expect to have a lot more this year. as we're getting closer to game time. What up, Reggie? Who you got, Reggie? Reggie's rolling with the Canes, baby. Hey, tomorrow I'll be here for Old School Sunday, all right? Make sure you come on down. Huh? With what? You're not going to be here tomorrow? No doubt. Yeah, man. Sorry about you, about that. I'm also producing the show, so I got to run the commercials. Big up to Top Notch Cigar Lounge. Big up Foxy Lady, Bamboo Shack, East of Miami, the Bahamian spot. By the way, come to East of Miami tonight, 18014 Northwest 6th Place. Get some great Bahamian food. Get some reggae music. It's going to be popping over there tonight. Make sure you do that, all right? Got to run the commercials, man. That's how the bills get paid. If you want to advertise on the show, inbox me if you want to advertise on the show. If you want me to bring the show to your location, hit me up as well. We are live on Spreaker.com. Download the app. Hey, don't eat all the pizza, man. Gravy train. Gravy train. Don't eat all the pizza. Hey, shout out my man Jonathan Hood, ESPN 1000 in Chicago. What up, Jay Hood? Man, it's a great day in South Florida, man. It's Miami, Florida State. What else can I say? Nothing else needs to be said. Wide left, wide right. Hey, Jay Hood, man, you need to bring me up to the shine, man. Watch out for the Miami Heat this year. We're going to be a 4 seed. And then we get the boy Jimmy Butler. I mean, y'all had him in Chicago. I don't think he's no superstar. We'll see. We need difference makers down here, man. It's a great college football Saturday indeed, my friend. All right, we'll come back to the break. Welcome back, welcome back. We're broadcasting live from the Top Notch Cigar Lounge in Miami Gardens. Beautiful Miami Gardens, my city, where I live. Yeah, we got Canes and Knowles, man. It's coming up. The brawl for it all. And it's about to go down right here across the street from us at Hard Rock Stadium. Miami Hurricanes and Florida State. This really should have been a night game, but it's not a night game because, well, Florida State ain't all that.
There you go.
Florida State ain't all that.
There you go. There you go.
If Florida State was a little better, this would have been a primetime game.
There you go. Did y'all hear that?
You know, they ain't all of that. They sorry, Knowles, but y'all struggle with Louisville, man. Y'all struggle with Louisville. You know, y'all got to be better. This was supposed to be like a national game of the year. But you guys got to hold up your end of the bargain. Yeah, LSU punched Miami in the mouth, but you guys got to do better. All right? That being said, Mocha Beller, let's not take these guys for granted. They got speed. We got speed. They got a great quarterback. We got a good young quarterback. All bets are off. All bets are off. You know, I got some great memories in this rivalry. I don't know. There was a guy from Florida State scared the hell out of me. One of my very good friends now. But when he played in Florida State, he scared the hell out of me. That's Marvin Jones, man. What up to Marvin, man?
And where is he from?
I don't know where Marvin Jones. Marvin's from Miami. Marvin's from Liberty City.
He played at Northwestern.
Okay. Marvin's from Miami Northwestern. He's had this dark visor on his helmet. Went on to play for the Jets in the NFL and is coaching Arena League right now. But Marvin Jones scared the hell out of me. Like, you didn't want to. I saw him hit Hurricanes and knocked him the bleep out. One of the great guys that you would want to see play in this all-star series between Miami and Florida State. Another one for the Canes was all the way from, what's his name now? He used to play linebacker. Michael Barrow. Michael Barrow knocked out a couple of Seminoles and some big hits in these games. These guys, man, when it comes to Miami, Florida State, they bring their heart, they bring their souls. They bring their gut. It's all guts and glory, man. This is the one game. I get it that we have other games on the schedule. I get it that they're all important. But this is the one game when you want to be at your best. This is the one game when you want to grab that opportunity, that opponent by the throat, and choke the life out of them. This is the one game when it's all on the marbles. And we're about 30 minutes away from kickoff. What I'm going to do, man, I'm going to play that Michael Irvin speech again for those on Spreaker Live. We got a whole lot of Cane fans in here, and one or two Florida State people. Like I said, Florida State fans, you're welcome to join us. We don't discriminate. We don't play a hate. We participate. So come on down. Top Notch Cigar Lounge, 19801 Northwest 27th Avenue in Miami Gardens. There's a lot of traffic out there. You don't have to go to the stadium and deal with all the madness. You can come on in here. You can bring your food here. You can bring your wings, bring your pizza. And we got different games on the multi-televisions inside this establishment. So you can watch some of your games. Shout out to the Gators. We got some Gators in here. Yeah, Florida Gators in here. They're playing LSU. My man Cameron is in here. He's a big Florida State Gator. Hello. We also have beautiful ladies in here as well. Beautiful ladies in here as well. Good afternoon, Miss Mocha Bella. It's all about the U, baby. 305, baby. Definitely, indeed. Jonathan Hood, my man up in Chicago. ESPN 1000, J Hood, we definitely got to get together, man. He says, y'all got Jimmy, third option on offense. Well, we got to make it happen, man. They're starting to trickle into the Top Notch as we get closer and closer to game time. It's the Jeff Fox Show, Sports Talk with Hot Sauce, here on the Two Live Suits Radio Network. Texas and Oklahoma has just gone final, and we have an upset. Texas 45, Oklahoma 35. Wow. Who saw that coming? Or is that final?
No.
That's not final. I misread that. It is actually 45-24. Sorry, man. That's the Hennessy. 45-24. Somebody just called them Choklahoma. Say that loud. Choklahoma. Say it loud. Say it loud. Choklahoma. I like that. That's funny. Yeah. Choklahoma. And, I mean, Texas ain't been good for a minute. This is why I told you, as much as I love the Canes, I'm not going to be overconfident in this game. You can't be in a rivalry game. You can't be. You never know what those guys are thinking on the other side. So that's going to wrap it up with the Jeff Fox Show. Dolphin fans will be here tomorrow at the Top Notch as well. to watch you guys take on the Cincinnati Bengals. But for now, man, we're about less than 30 minutes away. We're getting ready for Canes. And Florida State is about to go down. Come on down once again, 19801 Northwest 27th Avenue, Top Notch Cigar Lounge. And check us out. Thank you, everybody in the Two Live Stews Network, for joining the show. Thank you, everybody on Facebook. Thank you to our sponsors, Foxy Lady. Thank you to Bamboo Shack. Thank you to Caneswear. Who else we got to thank? Top Notch Cigar Lounge. All our sponsors, man. Everybody that showed love to the show. We're getting ready for the game. Let's go, Canes. It's about to go down, man. Canes and the Knowles. We'll see what happens. And I'll holler at you folks on Monday on the Jeff Fox Show, Two Live Stews Radio Network. I'm up out of here. Michael Irvin, man. Get us fired up for this game. Here's the speech. Thank you, Mocha Bella. Thank you, J Hood. Thank you, Rodney the Intern. Everybody's been watching. Two Live Stews. All right, come on down, man. Top Notch Cigar Lounge. We here. We ain't going nowhere. We here. Come on down, watch the game with us, all right? Appreciate y'all. Peace.